7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. Yes, we are on day 8 of our bug hunt, or is it day 7? Stop counting after day 5. The good news is we're up to about 16 bugs now. Yes, more bugs were discovered. Welcome to the stream, Rocky. My 442 striker is working wonders. Yes, 442 is extremely good. Very good. Very, very good. I think the 444, the 442 strikeless is good because of the OOP shape. Yeah, if you're using it as the OOP is 442, then you've got a very strong tactic. You don't need to go into like a 424 DM. There's no need. It's very, very strong. Yeah, a lot of formations are very strong. You gotta wonder whether it's because of the defending, or whether or not people have to press in a different way. So it's either one or the other. I think it's a bit of both, right? I've got a Como episode coming. I just finished playing my first game for Como in the league. We played Napoli away from home. It was fun. Yeah. It was fun. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of thumbnail video I should do. What's the thumbnail gonna look like for the video? Yeah. The thought of BDSM had crossed my mind. It was just it was funny, the game. But yeah, lots of good things there. I think the match engine will only get better, I hope. Hello, King Popper and Matty Zux, welcome to the stream. I definitely think there's an issue with the match engine, but still, we wait. I've also often said that the first version of Football Manager is always the easiest because historically all of them, I've noticed, they don't defend well. Yeah. You usually get to... I remember there was one beta where I got invincible by going on holiday with my 4-2-3-1. I just put in the tactic, came back, I be invincible. I was like, wow, right? I didn't have to play the game, but I got the invincible achievement. Can you imagine how ridiculous that sounds? Yeah. So now I think they've changed it as well. Now you can't get an achievement if you have holidayed for the entire season. So now you've got to holiday, stop, come back, play work through 1 day, 2 days, then holiday again. Seems to be some things are hard to find. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you something, right? Okay. When you go to the game, right, you go to recruitment, you think that in the recruitment main page, right, you got player database, transfer activity, recruitment budget, staff database worldwide. You think like, okay, maybe it's here. No, it's not here. Okay. Then you go to transfer room, no shortlist clauses, recruitment object. Maybe it's here. You know what I'm looking for? That world scouting range. Yeah, maybe it's here. Transfer window, scouting range, player range, shortlist, recruitment. No, it's not here. I'm still trying to find where knowledge is, right? Scouting knowledge. You don't know what your club scouting knowledge is like. So let's go to recruitment here. Okay, 14 focus coach. Okay, all right. What about scouting? Hey, it's here. World knowledge. You gotta go all the way here to find your scouting assignments. Who are the active scouting assignments? Where they gone? It's not here for some reason. If you want to know what your active assignments of your scouts are, you don't find out here. Like, okay, look at this, right? So player database, no, not here. Transfer activity, not here. Recruitment budgets. Okay, maybe it's in budgets, right? You think it's in budget, scouting budget, wage, but nope, it's not here. You go to recruitment options. No, it's not there. So it's not here. So you got to go in here, press recruitment, come inside here, go to scouting. Because I don't think there's like scouting range. That's how you say a scouting range. Right? And then if you want to know your world knowledge, you come in here. But this is terrible. There's no map now. I think SI don't have enough. They couldn't pay for the map, the graphic. I think it's a licensed map from another company. They have to pay somebody for the map, so now they can't generate the map. Oh man. You can because I've been holding for first egg. You got the achievements already? Oh no, that means it was for the other game. Yeah. Do you see all the positives surrounding mods? Yeah, I heard. I've seen the speed fix, or rather the speed hack. The new gen faces. Well, I tried the new gen faces one. It's only for new gens, right? Serie A still black silhouette faces. You think that if it's black silhouette faces, they use some region faces, right? They don't know. So it's quite bad. Like Dosiana is still a silhouette. And the attribute colors, I think attribute colors would be good. But I'm waiting for them to stabilize first before I go into it, yeah. Do you find a lot of matches have low XG but high scoring? Joshua, how are you, man? Welcome to stream. Maybe. There are a few matches which there's the XG is like 1.21 and there are 2 or 3 goals. But then when you look at the goals, they're all those perpendicular runs. Full of facing and it does that ridiculous angles. Some of them are like that. But I have yet to see a long range attempt go in. So, good question. Although there's not enough data. I mean, I want to ride this game a bit more to see the data up, then we can tell. But I have a suspicion you might be right, Joshua. Yeah. A lot of matches, probably because the goals are coming from bad angles. I am a bit tired. Yeah. Draining on me, look after the kids the whole day, then put them to sleep. Then you see them going to bed, right? You're like looking at the bed going like, I just want to go and sleep, man. Yeah, then I got to wake up in 3 hours just to send them to get them ready for school again. I think the worst part of why does it now take 14 clicks for me to add team instructions or play a Where to 3? Why is every instruction individual tile with a pop-up there? Oi, Matty, calm down. I'll show you something about setting up team instructions. Watch this, okay, Matty? Okay? Watch what I do, okay, Matty? Go to team instructions. See this page here? Don't ever touch this. Come here. Use this. In-game, you probably don't get this, right? So if you click here, you can change it from here. It's much faster, right? So it's much faster to do it from here. But if you're in a match, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah. Some of the match, it's a bit of a pain that now when you're in-game, you have to make a lot of changes and stuff. Yeah. I think the worst part of this game for years is how easy it is to make top signings with lower clubs and the lack of signings all the other clubs in the game make. What do you think? Pretty early for me to tell right now because I rather play the game for 3 seasons than to come to a conclusion like that. But historically, the AI has not been very good at transfers or building the legacy or building a club legacy. That's always been a problem. I don't think things will change in FM26. Yeah. Because it's been like that for so many years. There's no way. I mean, I love it when somebody says smarter AI. I'm already thinking this whole 26 was spotted using an AI. Yeah, so I don't think so. Yeah, the in-match things are a bit bugged. Save the tactic in-match when I go back to the mirrors. No. You have to save the in-game, right? In-game, you've got to save it as a new tactic. Yeah, you can't save it as an old. You can't overwrite the existing save. If you overwrite the existing save, it doesn't save. Yeah, the UI has got a lot of bugs in the match engine. I have no idea how half these bugs got past the guys in the match engine. I think they were just putting in a tactic, playing it, and then not making changes. I don't see a lot of it's like I've seen some of them some of them when they play just move players around, but. Like I was watching someone, he was trying to funnel play this way, right? So he put 2 or 3 players here, and then he funnel play. I mean, that's kind of like you're kind of forcing your own formation to change a lot. Why can't you do it? The whole idea behind opposition instructions a long time ago, when it was first created, was to funnel play, was to force players not to use a certain foot to pass the ball. So that's why I had a lot of back and forth with Nick Madden those days, right? So when we were talking about opposition instructions, and I was like, those days I was very involved when the opposition instructions first came into the game. I was very involved trying to say, look, we can use opposition instructions to kind of put players, like force them to play a certain way. Because there's nothing in the game that can allow us to do that, right? So opposition instructions became a kind of a really cool way, especially if you could like force them onto the right foot or force them onto the left foot. Meaning, you know, like, how do you do that? In a game of football, you tend to do that. You know, you stand on the guy's left or his right to force him to go somewhere. It's like tennis, right? If you played any racket sport, you try to feed the player a shot so that it comes the way it comes back because the way where you want it to go. So you're setting it up for your partner. So here as well, you're supposed to be able to do that. So yeah. Why Isak in Kirkut's? No, I haven't started playing yet, Zefron. It just started. I haven't even bothered to move them around. But we can try Isak in that position, see how he does as a fullback. Huh? Defending is so bad, won't make a difference. No, I'm just joking. Defending can be good. Depends on how you set it up. So when I'm streaming right now, I'm going to show you guys like various ways of doing it. The whole idea is there are things about this game that are enjoyable. All right. You just want to avoid... Like, for example, like we've got this 4-4-2, 4-2. Okay, we're going to play the 4-4-2. I mean, we've got this kick-ass system. Galileo has been destroying teams. Like, they come to the Sea of Galilee and they get swarmed by this massively attacking system, right? This is from circa FM19. This is the first time we introduced this tactic. This is extremely aggressive, and then we drop back. We defend as a 4-2-3-1. Why do you have to defend as a 4-4-2? I don't get it, no. Like, these are tracking wingers. They drop into these positions anyway. So I don't get the whole... one of the reasons why sometimes you might be defending poorly is because you've already told this guy to come here. So if you're counter-pressing, right? He counter-presses after 10 seconds. Then he's got a check back. Have you noticed how some of the players, they actually run to their positions first before they don't even track the player. They run to the position. I'm like... So when I noticed that, I realized, sometimes it's better not to have too defensive a setup. So what's more important when you're setting your out of possession instructions, right, is to check three things. One, is he tracking? Is he attacking role? Like this inside outlet, wide outlet, these are all attacking roles. This is attacking role. This is like a generic role that does a bit of both, and this is basically a defending role, right? You're just going to go back. Then in midfield, you're looking for the three main ones, right? You got pressing, screening, and dropping. In the world of football, right, when we play football, those are the three things that we worry about. A pressing guy is the highest, he's going to have the highest position when he's defending, meaning he steps out of his line first. So if you play like a high block, it makes sense that at least one of them is a pressing defender. Unless you want both of them to be holding. If they're both of them holding, then you're basically encouraging the team to come to you, which means that you're kind of not pressing high. So even if you play with a much higher defensive line, you've got two holding midfielders, like two dropping defensive midfielders. That's like asking your two defensive midfielders, you know what? I want you to hold the hands of the central defender because he's scared of the opposition. Screening defensive midfielders, they stand in the passing lanes, right? So they make it harder for you to pass the ball to a player. Now, this demands that the player has a good marking and positioning and concentration. Doesn't have any of those three, then he's going to just be crap at it. Then if you've got the pressing defensive midfielder. Pressing defensive midfielder is aggressive. He does everything. He's the first out. And now, of course, you've got the defensive midfielder, who's a generic role because he's a bit of both. So why do we want to just jump in and go, okay, fine, we must use the pressing defensive midfielder or we must use the screening defensive midfielder? Like, for example, the wide covering defensive midfielder should only be used if you're playing like a diamond or a 4-3-1-2 or a Christmas tree. Then it makes sense you play a wide covering defensive midfielder because he needs to support the fullbacks and the wingbacks. Yeah. So the thing is this, right? Whenever people come to me and tell me a lot of teams are using a 4-4-2, you see, the thing is, the 4-4-2 takes shape in midfield after they lost the ball. you will notice that in a system like this, right, they will drop into a 4-4-2-2. Why? He's tracking and he's tracking. So where do they drop? They drop here and they drop here. Because there are three phases, you have to remember. There's the final third phase, the middle third phase, and the defensive third phase. So always a play. I mean, look, many people, I'm not suggesting there's a right way and a wrong way to do this. This is the beauty about these kind of setups. Play it the way you want to play it. And I'm going to say one thing, right? Don't fall for the so-called conventional way of doing it. Okay, this is the reason why. The AI is defending conventionally. Makes sense. They created a game, they have to give it rules. Why are you playing by the AI's rules? Now, some people out there are going to say, you got to play fair, you got to play by the same rules the AI is playing, otherwise, it's not fair. I'm going, hell man, you made the AI, you keep saying that the AI is intelligent and he can adapt. Show me the money. That's why I pay for this game. I want to play the game because I want my ego to write checks the game can't cash. So, hey, Aliu Maximovic, how are you, man? I'm doing well. Would it be possible to make a positional play tactics, even though Pep likes to play but works? And like, yeah, you can. You can definitely do it, King Popper. It's not difficult to do. Yeah, it's actually quite easy. It's easy. The thing about understanding all this is you have to look at how he plays, his tactic, and then how he wants his players to move. Now, the difference between I play positional play. All my tactics are positional play. Because I want players in specific positions during the transition. That's how I play my tactics. I don't have these free. I don't know where he's going. I don't know where he's going. My tactics, I need to know exactly where you're going. Okay, you're going to go exactly where I want you to go, that kind of thing. That's how I set up my tactics, right? So positional play is definitely doable. Yeah. So if you're looking at doing a Guardiola style has changed. You know who has really gone backwards right now in terms of tactical styles? Arne Slot. Arne Slot had a very good diamond pivot last year. This year he left it behind. He's like forgotten his diamond pivot. Now he plays with two defenders. So his flanks are always exposed. And the person that's playing the diamond pivot is actually Pep Guardiola and Ruben Amorim. So right now, the two teams that are playing nice football, Man City and Manchester United. Liverpool have just gone backwards all the way. I don't know what's happened. Like Arne Slot is trying out a new tactical system this season and it's completely messed things up for him. Because they're always exposing their flanks. Last season, they had three, right? They had the diamond. I was so impressed with the diamond pivot. This season, it's gone. It's gone. He's a tactics. He's changed his system. Do you know where they started training for the under 18s like you do for the first team? No, you can't. Okay, basically this is what you do for the under 18s, right? You go overview first. For training, go to the training schedule. See this pop up, this window here. Then you come in here. You come in here to the coach assignments. This is the under 18 coach assignments. This is where you set it up. Okay. Then when you come out here again, you have to come out and go back in again. Something SI want us to do. Don't ask me why. Then you can set up the individual training. Units, I think they fixed the bug. Yeah, I think they fixed the bug. So let's pick one player here. Alvin. And then I'll see whether I can... I don't know if they've done it now, but let's see. Add, remove to the senior squad. Defensive. No, this is different. This is when we ask players to come from the senior squad. Oh, he didn't fix it. I'm still stuck. I still can't come on. Oh, I can come on. Oh, I can come on. Now I can come on. Previously, we couldn't know. Previously, it was like a trap from hell, man. It was Hotel FM26. Okay, so let's say we go to the senior squad right now. So basically, just go back to overview. Okay, and then we go to training now. This is the senior team, right? So I want to add the under 21s to the senior team. So I go to here and I come in here. We got Allison. Let's add like maybe the under 18 goalkeeper, whoever he is, Matthew, right? There we got 6 players, 1 youth team players just joined, right? You can see this, right? 1 youth team. They don't give you the name, no? There's only 1 youth team player. Yeah, and they don't remove the player. So it's so stupid. Yeah, they can't even check his name. No? So if we come in here, right, we're going to add to the attack. So now we've got the squad overview and goalkeeping unit, right? We come to the goalkeeping unit. Now he's here, Matthew, right? Okay, apparently he's here now. I guess you can't see the squad. That's a squad overview for the main team. Now we go to the defending unit. We call this player. We got Calvin Ramsey, Andrew Melos Kirkers. We add a under 18 player from here. I don't know who we're gonna add. We just add a few players. Cam is added. There we go. Cam is added now. This makes it easier for you to mentor them. Yeah. Then we'll add under 18. I know they fixed this recently. Yeah, so we can add this. We added 2 more. Then attacking unit, we can add from the under 18s the Prince. As if that's going to make much of a difference to me. I don't know who he is anyway. Will Wright. Okay. So then under 18 squad, who else can we add? Joe Bradshaw. Okay, so we've added all these players in. So as you can see, they're all injured. Great. Now they're in that team. So what you can do is now you come out. Or you can't really come out from this. I mean, it's like the screen from hell. You got to click here. Okay, and then you got to come out. Done. So now we got. Don't ask me why, but you got to go back in again, do mentoring. Right? If you want to do mentoring, if you're the sort of people that do mentoring, right? I don't recommend any mentoring. Create a new mentoring group. Auto select. The group from hell. Okay, done. Okay, enter this or not? Auto select. What? Undo changes, confirm. Apparently you can't do jack shit, man. Yeah, apparently you can't. You currently have no mentoring rules. That's not because I don't want to. Okay, we're asking to assign now. Okay, I saw them. Okay, we'll let him do it now. Yeah. Okay, I saw that out. Okay, I can also move on. All right, so maybe you have to come back on another day after he's done his paperwork. I'm sorry, I'm logging that because this is the first one I've seen. Okay, so mentoring is basically don't bother. It's good. In this safe right now, you don't get involved in under 18, under 21. You're just going to get stressed out. They're like children, they're going through their teenage crisis right now. You want to avoid them at all costs. I mean, we're older people. We generally avoid them anyway. So I think Miles probably the ones to avoid children right now. So that's why he's done, I guess. No, I know why. I'm not going to tell you why he's like this, okay? I'm going to get into trouble for suggesting what I think I'm about to say. Is it possible to get scouts to just scout young players? I'm struggling to find it. No, everybody's struggling to find it. So what you can do is you can go to recruitment focuses. Essentially what you do is you set up a recruitment focus where it's specifically targeted for young players. So it's quite easy to do. Okay, so I'll have to do it for you guys. So first we got to do a recruitment focus. You notice you can't do a recruitment focus from here. So you got to go overview. Wow, that's great. There's another way, you can go squad planner. Sometimes I do it from a squad planner. It's easier from the squad planner. Nowadays, I do a lot of things from a squad planner because I find it so much more convenient than a squad planner. So let's say we're looking for the future. Liverpool definitely got defender problems, right? So we go to recruitment focus. All right, we choose it. We create a new recruitment focus here. Then we come in here. We want a defender. Okay, out of possession, we want a defender. Let's keep things simple. We don't have to be heroes here. Okay. We just go ball playing center back or just center back. Can't go wrong there. Choose the role proficiency will be decent or next. Okay, then we come in here, young, punk, defender. Okay, then coming back here, do this, boom. Then come in here, 15 to 19. Then scouting areas, I'll leave it up to you guys. You can do whatever you want. They choose area, you can have continent or competitions. We can just focus on, maybe we'll send them to the Elite League. Choose an area, competition, I'll send them. Wow, there's so many international competitions. Wow, this is Intercontinental Championship International. Okay, we send it to then in England, I think we'll stick to Europe. Why there are 2? Why? There are 2, is it? Women's Champions League, no wonder. Youth League. Choose an area, competition, England. We want to focus on the English area, right, of the game. Maybe we're just looking for English talent. Okay, so assign scouts, done. But hey, you know what I got this thing about, short players, right? Maybe we should scout for players within a certain height range. See whether anybody can. 1.45 to 1.55. We only want short players. Let's find out if it's possible. Okay, we leave this on. We see if this happens for the next 5 seasons, right? Okay. Come on. I can't be that crazy, right? Mike the Globe. Thanks for subbing, man. Thank you for your subscription. Should we go? Hey, let's find out if they do it. Come on. Life is simple, right? He's between 1.45 to 1.55. We got very strict requirements here. He must be the shortest player you can find. Problem right now is there's no personality anymore, no? Yeah, there's no more personality. Yeah, we can't. So general here, that's about it. And then you come in here, there's nothing here. So done. So I don't think there's percent to begin with. Yeah, never made sense anyway. So confirm, there we go. Go to the bottom, Yang Pang. Where's Yang Pang? Yang Pang, be free tonight. What happened to Yang Pang? In progress. What the heck happened to him? Okay, wait. Create a new fruit code. I didn't. I think I must have pressed something wrong. Okay. Young Punk again. Better work, man. Maybe they rejected it because it's too short. They probably said, no, we finished our assignment. There's no such player. Ongoing. Okay, include results from... I like to do this. I like to include results from other focuses. So further details, I will just leave it alone. Ongoing. Bam, 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 bam. Done. Okay, confirm. Yeah, Young Punk. There we go. Apparently, the short players cannot be... It didn't work with the short player. Young Punk again. So they immediately came in. Boss, we got nobody from 1.45 to 1.55. Understand? Don't waste our time. We know you're joking. So there we go. Young Punk. In fact, right now you see this tree. What this tree mean? They got three, man. Young Punks. Because they pulled in from the other list, right? Because the other list here. So they say from all the other lists, there are three players that you should consider. Archie Gray, who's a up and coming. Archie Gray is a good player. Louis Miller, also another good player. And Tom Bischoff. Not bad, huh? The first recommendation is quite good. That's how you do it. Recruitment focuses with young players. I struggle to find my youth coaches on it. They do. Oh my goodness, you guys are really having issues, man. Okay. Recruitment. Go to staff database. How do you guys find youth coaches, man? Look, we got this. I got my views. Okay. It's in the folder. I think I haven't put in the link yet, but I think I have it here. I hope I have it here. No, FM26. Is this the one? I can't remember. Man, I'm such an old man. Okay, let me check my Stream Deck first for the shortcuts. I don't want to send you to hell and back. If I have it, I have it. Okay. 3 actions. YouTube chat message. What does it say? No, this is something I don't want you all to see. Asking you all to buy the game. Definitely don't want you to do that. I thought I had it, man. I thought I did it the other day. Pam 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 pam. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll just. I know that you can. It's in the video description for the live stream. Yeah, on YouTube. But I'll just get the link right now for you guys. The FM Dropbox link. I'll just put it up. I haven't like Oh, God forbid. Sometimes I amaze myself. I can be so annoying. I annoy myself. Okay. Copy the link to this folder. Right. There's a public link. And please, this time, guys, don't do something funky dory with the clip, the link. The last time you guys did something to the link, was such a painful thing. Okay, there we go. That's the FM Dropbox link. Okay, I put it in. I've got to go to my hold on. Let me just public Dropbox. Not this one. Bang, 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 bang. Football Manager. Where is it? I thought I did it. Pom 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 pom. Maybe it's on this one. No, it's not there either. I know it's taking a bit of time, but hang on for a bit, Okay, I think I'll just adjust this Dropbox downloads. Maybe I can put it here. Twitch message. Okay, all right. I'll just change this link. And then we'll come inside here and I'll change the link here too so that I can just do it now. Done. So we come out. Dropbox. So this link should work now. It's in chat. Done. It should work. So those are the links. How do I load views? How do you load views? You just first, what you do is you go to your Dropbox folder. This in case you guys are one. This is a white outlet, inside outlet. This is one of my guide. I'm writing for you guys. Then central outlet. This is inside outlet. This is a white outlet. This is what I mean by channel movement. And a person that covers wide areas does that. Yeah. So you go to documents. You go to your sports interactive. You go to Football Manager 26. You put your views inside here, right? Boom, boom, boom. See all the views are here. Okay, once your views are here, then you come into the game. You come in here. Then you import the view. Like now I've got all the views there. So I can import, you're looking for coaches, right? So we go to coaching view. Load, coaching view comes up. Boom. All right, so I got all these very good. Bum, 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 bum. Now we're looking for coaches. So I'm looking for a personality that is, let's just make it easy for ourselves. Go resolute. Staff role is coach. We can pick the attributes we want. I've chosen not set piece coaching. Let's go for attack. All right, so I don't want very good. I just want 12. 12 is good. So it's, most of the time this will be fine. Also, this is the only one that's interested, man. Only one that's interested. That's sad, man. Maybe my reputation. Or we go for decent. Yeah, then they don't go for all the. You don't have to worry so much. I can go for other personalities. Got perfectionist, no one. Then we've got like professionals. We got a couple there, so we can look at Paul Hall. We want an attacking coach, right? So this is very good. This is not needed. Now this I wouldn't pick him because his discipline is quite low. You want basically good. Okay, that's it. You want good. So we know this guy is just crap. Okay, so we know his personality might be good, but he is not good enough for us. Okay, so let's go for perfectionist. No one. Then we go for model professionals. We got 2. We got 1 Evans Saligo. Unsung. He's not good enough either. Okay, so you can actually create one where you put all the filters in, yeah, and you just check. If I were you, I just do that. I just add them all. But the problem is you can't actually do this. You need to set up folders first. Yeah, you need to set up the folders first. If you don't set up the folders, you don't see them. That's daft thing to do. The game doesn't really create the folders for you. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to do it yourself. You won't see it. It's not, the Football Manager is not as, this Football Manager is not as intuitive as previous ones. This is okay, I guess. Determination, authority, most of them don't have good discipline. So let's assume if I drop this, what do I get, right? So if I drop this, is a condition and a reputation is decent. This is the best that we can get. So we look at the ones who have got discipline. We drop, and again, okay, we can stop. Okay, or you can actually come in here and then pick attributes and you go for authority and make sure that authority is good as well. Right, so good, attacking. That way we kind of filter through the pile, and then we've got quite a number of coaches, right? So outstanding, good, average, this is fine. I mean, good. This is like very good, no? Like very good is damn good, no? Like Patrick Henry is an assistant manager somewhere. Let's click on him. I mean, this isn't that bad. I mean, like he can't move from club to club, but he's young. He's an assistant manager. He's got the right attributes. Yeah, technical as well. So we can come in here and approach to sign him, and then we just tell him coaching. We give him a bit more money. Try and bribe him. Like we're successful at bribing people. Suggest terms. You're opening off. He still wants to be an assistant manager. So we kick him out and forget all about him. So it is. Tennis Manager took its inspiration from this game. Now you can't set up. You can only do youth. With the youth teams, you can only do individual training. Yeah. So this is how you set. I would set recruitment focuses up. I'll kind of like use the squad planner to do it. Instead of like, you can come to recruitment and go to the top here, recruitment focuses, and set them here as well. But I kind of like, I don't want to make this journey here. So I actually have squad planner somewhere here. One of them is a squad planner. Thank you, SI, for making life so difficult for us. There we go. Last one, sorry. So like that is a shift equal, right? Gives me a squad planner. Then I can look at what my situation is in my club. And of course, because the squad planner does allow you to do depth, right? So you can see where you're short. And it's actually much faster and better for me. Like Liverpool might have an issue in the wing-back department or the full-back department. We can plan accordingly for the future. So this is actually much more effective, I guess. Kind of forcing me to get away from the old style of playing, which is a bit kind of, to be fair, it wasn't efficient, you know. This is a lot more efficient when you're just using the squad planner hand in hand with it. So it's not too bad, I guess. Yeah. But I wouldn't be hoping that SI give us use schedules anytime soon. Yeah. If I have learned to accept it because in FM Touch there's no youth training one. There wasn't any you can individually train them, there was no calendar, nothing there. So I don't expect this game to have it or the one to have it after that. So I'm being very pessimistic, but I'm being realistic as well. So let's come in here. We're going to play a new tactic. We've got Galileo, so we're going to just tweak this. This is our 4-4-2, 4-2-4. So in possession, we're playing this, but I'm going to start something different. Okay. I want to do something different. I want to see whether it's possible to play something that's really orthodox. So we got, I don't want to use a channel midfielder here. We'll just use an attacking midfielder. And then we'll use like a central midfielder here. Okay, so this role can probably be customized. Dribbling direction, to bring forward runs. We don't want him to make forward runs. Okay, so we want him to make fewer forward runs. Okay, then this is just nice. Okay, so shooting race, okay, shoot less often. So we just basically want him hanging around here. This guy comes up. We want this guy to go up. Then we got winger. Now, I believe, right, everybody runs in a straight line. So whether you use, I want to be proven wrong. All right? We'll purposely choose investor winger, okay? I want to be proven wrong, all right? I want these guys to run this way. And we got to play we're going to play wing backs and wing backs in this 4-4-2. So these guys are running, so we're only going to have one defender. Yeah, I know Isak is playing there, don't worry. The whole idea is Isak is not going to be a defender, right? I'm just haven't gone to choose my players. I know what I want to do as a team. So these guys are all, okay, when do you play dribble more and when do you not play dribble more? If your players got less than 12 of dribbling, please don't choose dribble more. I know it's a meta, but don't just simply put it thinking it's a meta, I have to use it for my player. No, if your player cannot dribble, why the hell are you asking him to dribble? It's like, oh, you can swim, jump off the cliff, there's an ocean there, go diving. Quite, sometimes people don't do that. Please don't do that, okay? All right. We got to shoot less often as well. Okay, done. So we got these two. I want them to come inside. We're going to see what happens. This is not positional play, huh? This is stupid play. This guy is running this way. This guy is running this way. This guy is running this way. This guy is going wide. This is the dumbest thing you can ever do. But hey, baby, we want to do that. This guy, we got tracking wide midfielders, so he's gonna go all the way back when we're defending, right? Okay, this guy's gonna go all the way back when he's defending, and then we got tracking. So basically, everybody's coming back to defend. Hell, man, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go 4-4-2-0. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So we are going to do it like this. Our out of possession formation is actually going to be more aggressive than our in formation possession. So we're gonna get him to track. We're going to get him to track. We're going to get this guy to track. No, we don't want these guys to track. We want this to be attacking midfielders. We want these guys to be attacking midfielders. Okay, so this is what we want them to do when we're out of possession. So these guys are going to be pressing and this guy is going to be screening. Okay, so that's what they're going to do. This guy is going to be a fullback. Oh, track means this guy presses. See, if this guy is tracking, I want him to press. If this guy is tracking, I want him to press. So they, 13 is a meta, is it? Oh my god, don't start that. Nah. Man, I expected more from you, Spurs fan. You're gonna start a whole rumor after this because of you. Let's quick pick. Boom, boom, boom. Isak, Gakpo, Soboslai, Words. What in the world is Words doing here? Because in possession, he goes back to this winger position. No, Words cannot. Words cannot. He want Chiesa playing there, okay? I like Chiesa in the Liverpool team. I don't like some of the others. Most of the other players. Okay, we're gonna play this guy here. We're gonna play Mo Salah here. We're going to play McAllister here. We're gonna play Eketike here. We're gonna play Salah here. Apparently, now they're probably, hey, hello, Martian. How are you? Hey, in Ninot Matia OP. Thanks for the follow, man. I think, yeah, don't bother about youth development. You play the youth. If you got a I wouldn't look at youth development. Right now is the time in your life when you play Football Manager, you get excited by what? No. Oh, I've got some youth players. That's about it. Don't go like, youth players. We want to develop them. We want to grow them. We want to see them. No, that's all not happening. Yeah. Ball. We're not going to work ball. We're going to leave this at that. So you can come in standard, narrow, okay, keep ball in play. Low crosses, we're going to leave it balanced. Supporting runs, both flanks, encourage, dribbling, progress through both flanks, pass reception, pass into space. This game is quite easy. When you just click here, don't touch these buttons. High press, higher, step up more, no, balance. Defensive line, trigger press, oh, no, standard. Defensive transition, counter press, balance, more. Okay, done. Okay, let's see how this works out. Okay, so we are going to save this as the 4-4-2. The madness. It shouldn't work, right? Look, we do things because logically it shouldn't work. Okay. Yeah, let's see if this works. I know the reason why we're going to do it like this is so that during the game, if we need to make changes, we can adjust. That's how I play the game. Is loading the games during the game bug? Yeah, if the game is... Okay, you cannot save... Okay, basically what happens is, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do loading the games. You have to tweak the tactic. Do you preserve improvement after updates on FM26? What? In terms of the UI, maybe, yeah. UI definitely got some improvements, yeah, some small improvements here. But in terms of the match engine, definitely not. You track and press what? Yeah, first rule of football, right? When Strom. It's the first rule of football. Right? You play football, you track and then the defender come and press, and it's a squeeze the bugger. I'm surprised not many people are doing that. It's like, first rule of football. You learn that I learned that when I was 6 years old, okay? I don't think the game has changed that much. Oh boy. Okay, I don't think the game has changed that much, has it? Oh, now they're using our tactic, man. Are they? Can we see what tactic that we're using? Please, can you show me? No, you can't. Liar. Show it to me. I want to see. What is going on in this game? Nobody came out to play, is it? All staying at home. 33 passes they allowed the opposition to take. Oh, terrible. You see, sometimes you wonder, you come inside this game, right? Can you show me the tactic? They don't want to show you the tactic. Like, why? I find this to be quite like a full-time report as a manager. So what tactic do you play? I give you the result. No. What formation do you play? Sir, this is the result. Okay, we had 19 shots. Are you impressed? And we got goal highlights without knowing the formation. Am I supposed to enjoy the goal highlights? Yeah. I think SI, they've got their thing. I don't know what's going on internally, but they must have a plan in the future for this game. But it's not happening now. Do you think Liverpool getting knocked out from Carabao is good? I'm hoping that Arne Slot gets knocked some good sense into his head, because Arne Slot changed what was a really good system into what is an abhorrent system this season. If Liverpool qualify for Champions League, I will be surprised. Liverpool were very lucky at the start of the season. Do we know if crosses include throw-ins, free kicks, and corners? No, crosses is just crosses, man. Throw-ins are not crosses. But if there's a cross from a throw-in, that's different. Anyway, I don't know whether data in the game is accurate or not. Yeah. What that tactic called match engine exploit? All tactics are match engine exploits at this time, because the match engine isn't very good at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so we go. Now we're gonna try this, right? So combined, it looks like this. You see that? That's nice, eh? Okay, let's look at Apparently, this very, very nice feature. In possession, we go up. Look at that. It switched straight away into a 4-2-4. But this is a tracking winger, but we're in possession. But you see this? It's still you see, this is how you know you're seeing the out of possession. You go back in again, click in again. Now you see the in possession. Huh? Very weird, right? So the ball is in the center. Mo Salah is off like a bat out of hell. Gravenberch is up here. This is Bradley playing here. There's a lot of focus play going on this side of the place. The Mazala is here. Attacking playmakers coming to see. The Poacher is here. The channel midfielder is going to pop in this side. Oh, this is interesting, man. When we go to this side, Mo Salah is like the next striker in the area. And then when we lose the ball, boom. 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 That's interesting. No? But tracking winger is going to do the defending on the flanks. That's interesting. Let's see what happens. We don't know what's going to happen. No. Can I see it? No, after the game, after I play. Because the last match you showed Liverpool number 18, the number was very high. Oh, yeah. I can't tell if it's from throw-ins or crosses. I'm not going to go into the game because there's nothing right now in the game for us to jump in and look at individual numbers anymore. Yeah. So whatever they give us, I have to go with it. No? Yeah. Pretty hard right now to dive into specific numbers. Like how many passes did this guy make? Were they short passes, long passes? Were they crosses? Oh man, all the information is now not there not in the game anymore. So it becomes a kind of a big. I mean, I don't know. Some of you might see it's an issue. I'm going like, man, they just want this game to become a console game. That's about it. Arcade game. That's about it. So if it's going to be an arcade game, I'm going to treat it like an arcade game. I'm not going to treat it like a simulation. I'll be very surprised if serious tacticians are going to continue with this game. If I was a serious tactician, I'm going to treat this like a console game. Yeah. You know, sometimes, right, some games, like Civilization, right, because it became so daft, they lost a lot of the content creators stopped putting out content for Civilization. Okay, let's see. Okay, first up, you want to slow this down, right? You can actually slow this portion of the game down to see what the 2D looks like. Yeah. Like this, right? You see, it slows down. See, this is our shape. It's still our diamond pivot, right? So we got one guy, but this is an aggressive setup, no? But it looks like what we can do with is pass into space. So what we can come in here is we go inside here and then we go pass into space. That's fine. But what I want to do here is go to Kirkert's and maybe him and ask Virgil van Dijk and Kirkert's to do deep diagonals. That could be possible. Even Chiesa can be told to do deep diagonals. So you go to the team shape and come into Chiesa and then go to our friend here. Apparently not. Where's the passing? For him. Okay, there we go. More direct for him. Okay. We'll tell him to go into the corner. And then we'll tell this guy as well to try that as well. So we come in here. So we got a couple of players trying to ping the ball across to the other side. So he's a channel forward and this guy's a poacher. He's going to stay in the box. I don't know. We have to wait and see because I'm not sure. Because it looks to me this. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm playing the game. I'm having fun. But the way I see it is, SI under some pressure to get a console version ready. So it's more like a case of PC group as to not ideal, but we gotta wait. McAllister, this good give and go, man. Chiesa is in the area. He's free. Ooh. I saw a player running diagonally for the first time, man. Okay, now we gotta go tactical. Maybe that's because I'm watching it on 2D, right? 2D, everything looks nice, no? Yeah, because 2D using your imagination. It's only when you see the 3D that it comes at you, no? Like, I was watching this guy doing a diagonal run. So what he did was he ran like this in the straight line. Then he checked back. He checked. And then he went change directions. So it's not like they turn their body and run diagonally. They check, make one step to the right, then they run that way. So we've got this is what I didn't do. Stupidissimo. Out of possession, no, in possession, out of possession doesn't matter, man. You just go to this guy, do the same thing. Go to play instructions. Out of possession. Then I knew it. Trigger press. Marking. I knew it. I forgot to do this. For these guys, tackle harder. The other guys are tracking, so it's not so bad. These guys have to do the hard work. Okay, more often. Mark tighter, tackle harder. Tackle harder. Yeah, I forgot to do this for these two guys. These guys, I'm going to leave them alone. These guys are just in the center. So we got the two to start the press. Yeah. The other thing I didn't do was opposition instructions, right? So we didn't, we ran into this game without doing anything. No? See, I don't want these guys to step out too easily. They stepped out too easily. All right. Okay. So definitely the pressing has to be reduced a bit. All right. We'll wait for the next round of games. Okay. We saw something. We're gonna have to change this slightly. Okay. All right. We're playing this ridiculous system where our in possession is a 4-4-2. Out of possession is a strikerless system like a 4-2-4. I'm telling you, strikerless is quite good. Okay. Okay, Connor Bradley now to Mo Salah, but we're also trying this inverted winger because I've seen very few people do diagonal roles. Maybe it's just because we should use an inverted winger. Okay, we saw a nice build-out play on the left, right just now. Okay, now let's see what happens. Kirker's on the ball. He's running a straight line. He finds Chiesa. Oh, nice. Gets in. Oh, gets it. Sets up McAllister. Who sets up Salah with a tap in. What fantastic defending we're seeing today. I mean, literally, the ball is going to go to Salah, right? Nobody's defending him. No, he's just standing there going, okay, guys, I'm striking a pose. Look at this, right? This is terrific defending. Look at that. What is he doing? It's like, hi, are you McAllister? Can I get your autograph, please? I've got Casper the Ghost. This guy is pointing here. He's going, Casper the Ghost is here. You better mark him. So he's running to Casper the Ghost over here, Then he checks back. Okay, they're going to try and prevent the pass, right? So where is he? What does he think he's going to do? Is he watching his butt? I've got eyes on your butt. Then he squares it. So yeah, this is why in the world is he doing? He's like, okay, there's a ball coming. I'm going to let you take it. Okay. This is what I mean. There's something wrong with the match engine defending. There is so much wrong with the match engine. It makes no sense. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. Now anybody, you guys are going to win games. So the only thing is for most people is your own pressing setup. So in fact, you didn't notice my pressing setup is actually press less often or press. I don't want them to press too aggressively. Because I rather, because I don't, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what I mean. I tried. This guy went to press straight away, open up the space. I mean, I know that's the risk. Yeah, there we go. Track. See? So this is not too bad. I mean, from this, literally I got to comprehensive. We need to see more highlights. Because we see this tactic work, but we don't see. All we see is the damn dots on the screen, man. Give me them highlights, brother. Okay, finally. Here goes Wharton. Add team instruction play. Seriously. They all want us to be like Arsenal. Okay, here we go. Wharton. Oh, speaking of which, we haven't done our opposition. How many times have I said go and do our opposition instructions? Click. Oh, we have got our oppositions. I'm a smart boy. Okay, let's make life a bit more fun. Right? Okay, this DM, we're going to time mark him. We're going to show him onto his weaker foot, whichever it is. Okay, we don't know where he's standing. That's the problem. So let's leave him alone. I rather show players wide. Okay, so what are they playing? They're playing this. Okay, we're going to keep these guys from passing the ball inside. I'm going to time mark this group and this group. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do is I'm going to let Mitchell and Munoz do all the dribbling today. Okay, so we come in here. We keep Munoz on the right. We keep this guy on the left. Right, so they're going to run up and down the pitch looking like a bunch of... they're going to look so excited. They're going to have all these options in front of them. I don't know which one is that. These are probably the ones in the center. Yeah, I pick all three because I'm not too sure. I think no. I'm sure. Okay, it's these two. I'm just having a lot of fun. There's no DM in the center, right? So it's only on the left and the right. So why have I got this? I don't need him. Okay, the boys will just get confused. Let's not confuse them anymore. Okay, so we've got this, and then they got strikers here, so we'll show them onto the weak foot. So my plan is quite simple, right? Any player in the back line gets a ball, you jump on him. But this is just DCs. The DLs are not impacted because there's no DL. But the goalkeeper, we're going to just add everything. Okay, then the wing backs, we are basically showing them wide. This is what this instruction does. Wing back right foot, keep him on the right flank. Don't come inside. Then we are tight marking the two DMs in the center. Here again, the MCs, because they're using a 5-2-2-1. Okay. It's a good formation, a 5-2. It's very defensive. Okay, we got the ball. So here we go. They got the ball. We're putting pressure. No, we're not. Yeah, nobody's tight marking this guy. So that's not really working. Oh, he's now finally gone there. He's chasing him. Tracking. That's Mo Salah. Work harder, please. Okay. Mo Salah. Okay, that's what happens when you have a tracking winger. That's what happens when you have a tracking winger. Okay. Because the tracking winger is running all the way back, the pressing forwards are not coming out to help him out. So we're going to change the rule. Come out here again. This guy is coming back, no? So what we're going to do is we're going to turn him into a winger when he's out of possession. Okay? Turn him into a winger when he's out of possession. So now they're going to stay higher. They were tracking back. And this forced this guy to come inside, even though I wanted to be pressing fullback. Now, if you go to team instructions, go to team shape, because just now they were showing that earlier. So it goes all the way back, down. See, earlier, right, we're tracking winger out. No, maybe. Yeah. See, now he's here. Actually, I want him here. We're tracking winger inside. Yeah, that's it. You already got this option. Either he comes all the way back down and this guy comes inside. Okay, let's see whether it changes or not. Yeah, because I don't play the narrow nonsense right now. The narrow defense. I mean, defensive, they come and tuck inside. Yeah. You did say you don't have to play player to positional wise. I got positional wise as well. I was on positional wise just now. Yeah, nicely done, Mo Salah. Okay. I'm using a 4-5-1 with an outlet, pressing fullback, with centre back on the right. Works quite well, it's double up. Yeah, good. There we go. All right. He came in, but he ran back in. Okay, nice work. He actually came out. Oh, no. Connor Bradley came out, lost the plot, and then went back inside again. So, okay. Tracking winger is, I think on paper, in my head, tracking winger should be the way to play. But let's see what they do. Okay. Because we definitely want him to come back. McAllister brings the ball forward. Nicely done. Then goes back. Virgil van Dijk. Kirkus running through the center again. Running through the center, finds Gravenberg. And then he finds Ekitike. Finds Isak. Isak is in. It's not a brilliance again. Yeah, we're pulling that defense. Okay, now we're playing our trademark short corner routine. SI did something this season. Goalkeepers cannot take corners, free kicks, and not allowed to go forward anymore. Damn it. All that, I can't have my goalkeeper scoring goals anymore. Damn shite. My God, my goalkeeper doing corners last season with so many assists. Apparently, somebody in SI didn't like it. They thought I was having fun at the game. Come on now, guys, it's only a game. Why can't you let me have my goalkeeper fantasies? So cruel. Deny us our fantasies. Because apparently, this is supposed to be a simulation of real football. Yeah, it's all got dots on the screen. All right, here goes Allison. He's going to roll the ball out again. Come on, let's go. Let's see if our tactic is working. Can they even do penalties? Yeah, they might be able to. They should be able to. It's by rule, what? If you don't want, they'll cycle to goalkeepers eventually. McAllister now with the ball. Here's Gravenberch. What a ball to Isak, man. Isak now decides, you know what? I'm going to try and shoot. Then Allison goes back. Konate reads that. Chiesa comes inside to support play. Gravenberg again to corner Bradley. He's going to run inside and go outside. Yep, okay, good. Okay, defensively, so far, yeah, they've been funneled to the flanks. That's the whole idea. Second ball, not so good, huh? Okay. Now, this time marking is not really working. You see? They're screening, but they're not really sitting on top of the player. That's not when we had to. Okay, Kisa. Now, you see, this is what they do. This is exactly what they do. Look at this. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. No, come back. Okay, thank you, SI, for not giving us the ability to rewind, to like scrub through a game because we want to see all the problems with the match engine. No, come on, no. Why can't I just hide this damn thing? Okay, watch this. Watch what he does when he gets the ball. Look at Chiesa, right? You think he's going to run diagonally, right? No, what he does is he does a check inside first. Watch here. He just shifts his body. Watch him, huh? Watch what he does here. So you think that he's going to run this way, right? No, he will position himself by coming inside a bit more, then run straight. There we go. In which universe does a player do that in the real world? No, I want to run inside. I'm going to just bring the ball in. Okay, then I'm going to go straight again. This is so basic, no? I raised this in 2008 or 2009 last time. A long time ago, I raised it. Then we fixed it in the match engine. So players were now running diagonally. So they would run in the direction they were facing, which made a lot of sense because now they don't have to do this stupid check inside and then run. See, a lot of the problems we have now with defending have got to do this. And this is how we win the ball as well. Like we lose possession because players, you call this a realistic simulation. Look, we want to make it realistic. If you claim you've got volumetric animations, you claim that you've done a lot of work, improve the logical side of the movement as well. That's how I see it. I do agree that animations look better, but they're not like revolutionarily good. Oh my God, I'm never going to forgive SI for forcing me to use words which have at least 7 characters inside them. What the fuck? We given up a penalty. What, can you show us the incident? What happened in the box? I don't know. Penalty? Yeah. Ekitike nudges Uche too strongly for the referee's liking. What? He pushed him? Nudged him? Nudge is a penalty? Nudge is a penalty? Nudging is a penalty, is it? I didn't know that, no? I'm sorry, nudging is a penalty. But why? Okay, this is the other thing, right? When a penalty is given, right, why can't they show a replay of the event itself? Sometimes you want to see the actual event, right? Yeah. Okay, never mind. We just made a ridiculous tactic. Just want to see how it works. Oh, there we go. I told you, right? You can never unsee it, no? Once you see it, you can never unsee it. Again, he's trying to do a diagonal move inside. But in order for him to do a diagonal move, he have to check, go inside, and then it's like, we can only move in 90-degree angles in this game. There's no such thing as an angle run in this game. It makes no fucking sense. So if anybody comes up to me and tells me this is a damn good match engine, I say, go wake up, man. There are no angle runs in this game. The angle passes, yeah, we can see angle passes, but the guys are all running in straight lines. And then when they want to run inside, they have to I know you have to shift the ball to your left foot or your right foot. We all know that, right? But they don't shift it like, oh, I've got to move the ball straight to my left foot. We shift the ball forward in the direction we're moving in. Not shift it across, no? Man, it's like the guy who did this, right, has never played for that. That was correct. In the area, they do that, which makes sense because they do. See, it's like they forgot that they can also do that same kind of movement in the middle of, in this area of the pitch. It's like they paid attention to the animation of the movement here, but they forgot this entire zone here, which explains why our defending is so bad right now. I know it is funny to me. To me, it's a bit funny. But hey, you know what? I mean, yeah, I enjoy it. Okay, the passes are nice. I mean, I like the passes and the movement. There you go. Watch it, huh? Yeah, he had to check again. Instead of running diagonally, he checked first. Because in FM, they actually run in the angle that they're looking at. They don't do it in this version of Football Manager. It's either the animation. If this is a translation from Football Manager, okay, then it should be translating well, right? So is it the animations? It could be just the animations. It could be the animations themselves. Because usually the match engine is one engine and the Unity engine is the other engine. I believe is the Unity engine not translating the match engine very accurately. So this is not the match engine team's fault. This is the Unity engine's team fault. Whoever is in the Unity graphics team is up the whole show. That's the problem I see. But it's very hard for me to tell without without more dives into it. But we can have fun now, enjoy ourselves. Let's go. What a reading of the play for Connor Bradley. He does well. Now he's going to run in a straight line. That's what he always does. Then he comes inside, does a perpendicular pass. Here goes Milo Kakats. He's going to run. Does brilliantly. Yeah, ankles are getting messed. They're getting messed here. So, once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. I guarantee you that much. You will not be able to unsee it. You will see every line as a straight line. And then when they want to do a diagonal, they do a check and then they do that run again. Yeah, it's terrible. I believe it's just the animation. And the graphics engine is not translating it very well. There we done well. Okay, at least the pressing fullback came out. Then what happened? This is ridiculous. What happened, right? As he ran, right, the other player ran away. Then there was a mix-up in the pressing. You see watch what happens, right? So this guy was following. Then after that, now they see the confusion. He runs away, and this guy goes in. And then he lets the guy go. And then both of them let him go. So you tell me right now, the match engine is in a good state. Anybody can tell me, we can all make good tactics, right? Yeah, all of us can make good tactics. But the thing is, this is what I'm seeing in the match engine. So you got to play to the match engine. So what do? You play top-heavy tactics now. So instead of playing tactics like this, you play tactics like this. I'll show you what I do. So you come in here, you see this kind of situation, you don't settle for all this. No. You immediately go to a tactic like this. You immediately go to something like Galileo. So in possession, we're going to go Ekitike. Salah will come here. McAllister will go there. Gravenberch, Chiesa, Bradley, Van Dijk, Konate out of possession. Kirkers will come here. Ekitike will be here. Chiesa, McAllister, Salah will go there. And Bradley will be here. All right. We might take Ekitike off and bring on this guy. Words. Yeah, there is potential. There's 100% potential. But the thing is, that's all it is. Football Manager is right now, like a lot of people say, like Zealand said it best. Like it's like it's got two. It's like currently its current ability is 2. All right, it's got potential to be 4-star. Okay, it's playing at 2-star right now. I would say Football Manager current ability is 4. And it's capped. Just angles getting messed. But this is the thing. The defending is horrible on this match engine. It's fucking bad, man. So the best way to deal with it is to be top heavy. Top heavy. Just destroy it by going like strikeless 4-2-4-0 and play a 4-2-4-0 to back it up. So Van Dijk now on a massively mesmerizing run. And gets brought down. I think it's not a bad game. I do like the game. I do actually like the UI. But I don't like the UX. The UX is there's a difference between UI and UX. UI is the user interface and UX is the user experience. I like the idea of tiles. Okay. But I hate the experience because they could have done it much better. Yeah. That's it now. there's things like you don't know who's injured, who's needs to be subbed off. Things like the animations could be better, the match engine could be better. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take He went back to this tactic, no? Yeah. You see, basically, I was trying to play this system, but it refuses to accept this system. I loaded this tactic in, but I didn't buy this tactic. It's basically said, no, we are stuck. Sorry, boss, you have no choice but to play the system you started with. You cannot make any tactical changes. So this is one of the big drawbacks of Football Manager right now. Yeah. So I'm trying to get back into Galileo. Right, so we got words, Salah here, words. I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna put words, Salah up top with Isak. Okay, then words will come here. This is our in possession system. Out of possession, we get words to play there. Salah will play there. McAllister, Graham, yeah. Confirm changes, right? So it doesn't bite your tactical change. Because when I went to the tactics, either that or the UI is completely balked. Yeah, it's basically screwed, right? So we changed our tactics. As you can see what's going to happen. So now it's okay. We go into tactics right now. Now it's okay. Now it's gone to Galileo. Just now it didn't change to Galileo. So what I found was, if you play these kind of logical systems, no, you have to play top heavy all the way, no. It's kind of stupid, no. Anyway, if we lose to Crystal Palace, it's only right. If we lost to Crystal Palace, Liverpool should start a losing run. I should play true to their form. Nice. Okay, we get up, and you can actually see it like here, like this. But it's a forever game, man. We got to key highlights. Anyway, Como, I've done the Como bit already. There's a nice tactic with Como now. Now Como is playing. I refuse to play the Como tactics on this show. The Como tactics are nice. The 4-3-2-1 that we use, the 4-2-3-1 that we're using with Como, it's sweet, man. It's sweet. It's really sweet. And then somebody did a comment on the YouTube, on the channel, right? I used this tactic and I lost. And I was like, dude, seriously? What? You took the first version of the tactic and I did say I'm going to be tweaking it as we go. And I used the first tactic and I used the tactic and I lost. I'm like, okay. You've obviously forgotten the point of the whole show. Okay, never mind. It's all right. I guess some people just download tactics or take the idea of a tactic, but they don't understand why the tactic is being played that way. Kirkert's now. Chiesa, there we go. Nice turn to Kirkert's. Kirkert's running in. He's looking for options and then he goes to Van Dijk, of all people. When Chiesa shoots from there when he could have played somebody in. Terrible. So we used the first version of our first tactic to show certain things, like why the inverted. I wanted to show you guys why playing an inverted winger or any of those roles is a bad idea right now, right? You saw what happened, right? Inverted winger checked inside to do the diagonal run, lost the ball. The other time, and did it again, we lost the ball. We considered 2 goals. Right now, right, if you wanted to play this game, you want to use like wingers above all other roles. Wingers, fullbacks, they are wing backs, all great roles because what do? They dribble in a straight line. Apparently, that's the only thing the AI can do. The match engine does not do diagonal runs at all. So if you do a diagonal, it does diagonal passes. But diagonal runs, not so much. Like wingbacks, for some strange reason from deeper areas, they seem to do that quite nicely. They will come inside, then they run and they get into that position deeper, right? So they do those runs quite nicely. But I don't know why inverted wingers are just terrible. I've never really understood the reason why, and it's been a problem since FM24. An inverted winger always has to check back because he can only run in straight lines, right? He has to check back, move the ball to his right foot instead of pushing the ball forward and then coming inside, which was what all inverted wingers naturally do. But apparently in Football Manager, they have a unique style of movement. So it's okay. It's all right. We live with it. Konate to Bradley. Come on, Bradley. Nice pass to Words. Words that... Words lost the ball. Then he gives up. Oh my goodness, Words. Yeah, I think that's because of his You see, again, right? It's out of possession. So if you want the player to play, right? Like he's doing it here in possession, it comes here, you lose. No? So what I've realized very quickly is you play a player there, you keep the player there. So you keep him on the flank. So in this game right now, moving players from here to here is one of the biggest sins in the game. So you want to keep them in that position as much as possible. Otherwise, you might run into some trouble. So that's why when Wirtz went backwards, he actually, after the counter, because if you counter press and you win the ball back, it's okay. But if you counter press and you don't win the ball back, that's when they revert. So during the beta, all we do is make ridiculous tactics. Okay, we have no like logic here. Sometimes we make illogical tactics. After this, we're gonna make, you know what, the one tactic that I love making a lot, the 4-3-1-2. Yeah, we're gonna do a 4-3-1-2. We're gonna do diamonds, because we haven't done any diamond tactics apart from the 5-2-2-1, which is not really a diamond, but it's also wingerless. Okay, Crystal Palace playing quite well, you know. Got to give it to them. If they can beat us, there's still time. We got 6 minutes left. Not like we're gonna do it, but hey, man, we go attacking. And no, they got a dodgy penalty, right? Look at Isak. Isak is having a terrible game. So is this basically FM26 and the IPOP slap? No, it's not. It's not. I think the OP does work, but it's not really an OP if the team instructions are also the same as the IP team instructions, right? It's not really a different formation, is it? If you think about it that way, the width is the same, the passing directness is the same. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's got different ways. I guess it achieved these by, when you lose possession of the ball, you got to be careful. Yeah. One thing I noticed, like Houdini Online, is this, there's not too much in this game that really makes me stand out now to, stand out and go like, wow, it's like blowing me out of the park kind of thing. Yeah. I don't get a lot of wow moments on match day anymore. Like this match day, I don't get wow moments because I see too many bad things. I see too many illogical things at the moment. So, like the inverted winger is still playing like a muppet from hell. Yeah. The roles that are playing really well, winger. Oh my god, the winger is untouchable right now. Inside forward, untouchable. Winger, untouchable. The worst role in the game, hands down right now, is inverted winger. I wouldn't touch it. I will create if I wanted to be mean, right, I'll say, the inverted winger is a great role, it's the best role in the game. Then I'll be sniggering because I'm planning a network maybe taking part in a network competition or what, no? I start with a misleading statement. We managed to get the game. Yeah, we managed to pull the equalizer back. That was good. Okay, we managed to get equalizer. We didn't win the game. I mean, that's all things considered. Considering the fact that we were experimenting with some really roles I didn't like. These guys is the best feature of FM right now, right? We can go to Italy, men's Serie A, pick a game. Right, they played it and go. Lazio beat Atlanta. Maybe I don't see this game. Maybe I'm a huge fan of Torino. Juventus 0-0. Thank you very much. But you can see all the highlights now. That's a good thing. I think this, for me, I know probably not for everyone, but it's a great way to go around the world now. So if you wanted to go like, we want to go to Oceania Champions League. This will be cool. No games. We can go to South America men's. Yeah, I didn't load all the competitions, right? So go in Germany men's Bundesliga. See how Harry Kane is doing. You come inside here. The season, look at Bayern Munich top of the table. We can come out of this, go back in where we were just now. Yeah, I like it. I actually think this is, without a doubt, this is one of the best things they added to the game. All right, so we've got messages is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, shift 8. Okay. I'm in there anyway, so Arteta is keeping an eye. Salah fitness update. I mean, gotta hit the enter button. It's quite stupid. Okay. You think that, I wish that if you go down and up, right? If you go down and up, it changes the new RSI. But if you go WASD, right, which is forward and back, it doesn't. So, one button you go down, it opens the news. The other button you go down doesn't do anything. You're like, okay. Wow. It's like if you're using a controller, right, you actually have to put, it's like, okay, what is going on? So, man, I don't know. UI is like, I don't know, when people tell me they played the game and we're so impressed with it, I'm like, I'm waiting for the punchline. I like the game, I like the UI, I actually do, but it's just so much, it could have been so much better. I feel like they rushed it. There's something here. There's a gem. There's actually a gem here. But they rushed it. What a sad thing. And then things like dynamics, right? If you go to dynamics, right? I don't know what came over there. No. Club hierarchy, right? Is the one that they got this thing here, but they got lists, man. Like what? I gotta scroll. I mean, there's so many people upset about this, including me. There's such a simple view that was cognitively beautiful. You click on it, you get more information. This is like the worst view ever. You don't need X to go down. It's the direction pad. So shift 8 again. Key findings, we're not going to bother. Okay, we're going to make a new tactic, right? We want to make a new tactic. This show is all about making tactics, okay? So we're going to find out what works, what doesn't work, right? Okay, now we're going to make the diamond types of tactics. So out of possession, we want to basically defend in a 4-4-2. So we want to defend as a 4-4-2, okay? In possession, we want to go in 4-3-1-2. So this guy's going to shift up. This guy's going to come here. This guy's going to come here. This guy's going to come here. Then we want him to come up here. We want him to come up here. Okay. So basically, it's going to shift into this kind of a system in possession. And see how bold and daring I am. ACB is going to come here. Right. So this guy is going to become a channel midfielder. This guy is going to be a channel midfielder. This guy is just going to be a central midfielder. And this guy is going to be a second striker, channel midfielder, center forward, target forward, channel. No, we're going to give him to center forward, channel forward. Okay. So this guy is going to be a wide central midfielder, rather, wide central midfielder. So you're going to support the wing back as it goes up. Now, this wing back will not be told to sit narrow because this time we don't want him to do that. Okay. So we just want him to be normal. Be a normal wingback. Dribble more, make forward runs. Okay, good. That's what we want him to do. We come in here, do the same thing with this guy. We want to see if this works. I haven't made this tactic yet. Dribble more, correct. Okay, done. Okay, so we've done this. Now, we could, right? play it like this. No, we don't want to do that. We want this guy coming in here. So this guy pops in here. This guy runs off. This guy runs off. We can actually play these guys as playmaking wingbacks too, but we're going to leave that alone. All right, so now these guys can be advanced wingbacks. They'll be very high up the pitch, but then we don't have a three-man defense. That's crazy. Out of possession, they're going to drop into this wide midfielder. Pressing central midfielder. Maybe we get it. Nah, we'll just leave him like this. Okay, we just leave them like this. In possession, we can't have Salah here, of course. That's stupid. So Salah has to go up here. So this will be McAllister. This will be Florian Wirtz, I guess. Okay. We're going to play Florian Wirtz here. Then this will be Szoboszlai. Okay. So we got to use this midfielder. Out of possession, they drop McAllister, Gravenberch, Salah, Szoboszlai, Isak, and Wirtz. In possession, Salah. Maybe no, this is Salah will swap with Wirtz. Okay. You see, I don't get this. No. Why is it like Wirtz coming here a problem, but Salah going there is not a problem? Okay, what we'll do is we get let me see. This Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister. McAllister is wrong place. Okay. Then Wirtz. Okay, we just do this. Okay, I know there's gonna be a problem here when we defend, because he's gonna have to come here. Out of possession. Salah, Isak, okay. Wirtz, okay. We'll make it life easier for ourselves. You know, where's Ekitike? If you have a player called Ekitike, can you put your hand up? Okay, thank you. Okay, so now out of possession. Wirtz is the only one. Nah, we'll just leave it. Let's go and have fun and see what happens. Okay. So we got Shadow Striker, we got this. These guys are starting high up the pitch. One-man defense. Houdini. We can make friendlies between men and women, but you know, who would want to do that? I know people have done it, but it's not my cup of tea. Maybe I should do one like end of the season, the best of versus both leagues. That would be fun. Sorry, remember with our game, you get high chances. The AI is so about the Pep playing look at Palace in real life, or even this virtual game, they had high XG for data, man. I'm not ready to concede possession, high scoring opportunities. Yeah, I think that's the thing right now. No? I find that sometimes, right? I think the AI is so obsessed with playing positional play. I agree. Yeah. And then somebody has gotten very obsessed with positional play at SI. Yeah, that's sometimes I feel that way too. Yeah. I think that what we can do is just have fun with the game, because it's always going to depend on who is running the game, I guess. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like no point. Yeah, at the end of the day, the developers, they have the vision for where they want to bring the game. You gotta let them do it. You know, whether you like it or dislike it, you gotta play it. You know what I mean? What can you do? You have one voice out of like 20 million players, man. Trying to holler louder than that, not gonna work. And sometimes people ask me, maybe they should listen to you and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm nobody, man. Why would they listen to me? I might be unhappy with certain aspects of the game. I don't think they're going to go up and say, Dalji is so unhappy, we should change this, we should change that. They won't bother, because what's important is their vision. So I'm happy to play with their vision. Because if then it makes it easier for me to play with exploit tactics, right? Because I dislike it when people come to me and tell me you shouldn't be using exploit tactics. Because then you're telling me I should play by the AI's rules, which is sometimes inefficient, right? Because I've had that happen to me before. Like, there was a time when somebody used to say, wrongly that The only reason why I win or I play well is because I'm always exploiting the match engine. I'm like, dude, seriously? It's a game. If the game can't keep up with the human, then what's the point of playing the game? I want to beat the game, right? So I beat the game. If those are the tools that have been given to me, I'll use them. The AI is more than, let the AI play the rules. Break the rules too if it wants to. Doesn't. See, for years we've been complaining about the lack of competition from the AI once you've gone into the game and established yourself for 7 to 10 years. And I think, right, SI doesn't really care. Because most people only play for 3 to 4 seasons. So why would they worry about the small percentage of people who play for 7 to 10 seasons? Yeah. I don't think so. So I think that we have to come to grips with the fact that this game is not meant to be played for like extended periods of time. So we should just enjoy it while it lasts. Hammer the living daylights of the match engine. That sounds like me, man. That is right up my street. No. Hey, Ngumoha is playing. So we're gonna try this ridiculous tactic to see if it works. Okay. It may not, I don't think it's gonna work, but hey man, you never know, right? And Ngumoha not registered, you poor thing. You can't play in the Champions League. I left it to somebody else to register you. Okay. They didn't like you, they didn't want to bring you, so there's nothing I can do, baby. Curtis Jones, Andy Robertson, Gakpo. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's play this, proceed. Let's see if this works, okay? Oh, it's cool. I got the second episode done. I just finished the second episode, but I feel a bit funky when I do it because it's more like whopping the AI. It's snowing. Oh my god, it's actually snowing. It's the first time I've seen snow. Oh my god, it's the first time I see snow in the game. It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh my god, it's so nice. And they have to do dips to black. And there's a floaty snowflake, man. Oh, snowflakes everywhere. They're landing on the pitch even. This is nice. Oh, look at the ball. Oh, this is the first time I've seen the Champions League, though. Yeah, wow, this is nice, man. I mean, I do like my graphics card. But it's still not optimized. You can see the blinking shadows, right? Oh, it's snowing, man. Look at the snow. This is beautiful. The snow is coming down nicely. And here we go. I can't appreciate the snow. Is there music? Yeah, there is music. I didn't play it. Sound effects are terrible in the game. They're intermittently cut off. Yeah, so I don't play music and sound effects now. And somebody asked me what the sound effects are like. I say it's like a hum. Okay. All right. Let's see if this works, right? So we've got this tactic. Essentially, it's a bit moronic. Okay. ACB is going up. Wingback is going to attack. This guy is going to attack. So basically, we're only defending one player. So this white channel midfielder is going to support this guy. This white channel midfielder is going to support this guy. All right. In terms of in possession. So if I go there, in possession, you got to do that. Click left and click right. I'm sorry, guys. It's just the way the game baby rolls. Okay. So let's see what happens, right? So far, we are playing. Who are we playing? We are playing Juve, baby. So we go Conor Bradley on the ball. Oh, that is brought down by Openda. Oh, that's a nice tackle, man. By Openda. Though it's possible to tackle hard, huh? Oh, wait. Wow, he passed through the legs. Cambiaso now. Then with dice. Oh no. What the heck? Is this a perpendicular pass? Have you observed how the AI transfer? No, I mean it's too early lah, Bagaskara. Yeah, all of us are just here. Yeah, I already noticed that there was a lot of young players coming up into the game. Yeah, there's a lot of young players coming into the game. That's about it. AI transfers, I don't believe everything that have been sold. Okay, all right. So I will wait. I know that the AI does do recruitment focuses are pretty good. Some good recommendations. Yeah. And it's easier for us to sign. So maybe that side of the game has improved for the AI too. So let's see if we can win any games, because we are making all these ridiculous tactics instead of staying away from the metas. The meta tactic is definitely the 4-2-3-1. Yeah, that is the strongest tactical system right now. The 4-3-3 is also quite strong. All these other tactics we are messing with are just, funky setups, see if it works. Okay, we got this tree, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do slightly differently. Okay, so we're going to send team shape. We're going to send this guy up now and turn him into a false 9. Then we're going to take this guy and bring him down here. So it's now become a... ACB comes up. This guy is going to be a defensive midfielder. So these two are wide centre backs. These are two channel forwards. And this guy's a F9. I don't know why I'm doing this. This guy's going to run the channel. This guy will ride. This guy's dropping. So nobody's basically going to the box, apparently. Okay, that's how we solve this. Okay, so we get this guy. We get advanced wingback. Advanced wingback. They're going to run even higher, man. Then we're going to come in, sit narrow, dribble Kaiser with the ball. So this guy is going to go to play a strat. Because this was a complaint last time, right? They don't play as wingers. So Kaiser with the ball. Dribbling frequency. Okay, let's go, baby. This sounds insane, man. This is like a 3-4-3, you know. Oh. I've definitely tried Joey's 4-1-4-1. I'm not showing you guys. Yeah. I'm keeping it. I love Joey's 4-1-4-1 in this. But I'm not going to play it. Nope, live stream on it. No way. I'm keeping it to myself. It's my own tactic until much later, once the patches have settled. Because right now, top heavy is golden. Top heavy is really good. Not gonna lie, Liverpool should use the tactics in real life. Liverpool were using my tactics last season. Then they stopped using it. They went to a two-man backline. Last season, they were using a diamond pivot. Then they changed for some strange reason. I don't know what came over on his slot. Okay, nice. KTK is running the channels. Then trying to win the ball back. Openda now. Nice work from Conor Bradley. But then he's alone in this. Then we give up a goal. Yeah. What? Konate doing a last-ditch tackle. Okay, the channel forwards are actually forwards now. But if there are two channel forwards, not helping the cause. Okay, so we're going to stop you from being a channel forward. We basically want you to be a centre forward now. Okay, this F9 is going to drop deep wide centre backs. Otherwise, everybody's running to this channel. Nobody's running into the middle. Okay. Now we're playing one-man defense. Alright, so we got this. Conor Bradley now finds Ekitike. Works with Conor Bradley. All that. Ooh, lovely. Squares it. Ooh, it's an equalizer. But that's the channel forward creating the goals, no? Yeah. The channel forward went between the two of them. So we pulled the team apart and then we got the goal scoring. No. We keep the changes. See, there's 1-2 buckle my shoe. Okay. Then again. Then this perpendicular pass here. Boing! Oh, terrible defending, man. Terrible defending. Words getting a goal? Yeah, okay. So we got these three up top. Now we got these two and then like this. So basically we have a one-man defense. I play one-man defenders. I like that. I know it's insanely risky. Yeah. Alisson plays a sweeper keeper. Look at that, man. It's like a second player. No? Conor Bradley now comes inside, crosses the ball. Isak can't get. Long ball, two defenders now. Conseco beats one player. The defender's got to do the job. Nobody, disallowed goal is offside. He was offside. We're lucky, though. Openda was standing offside, though, when they played the pass. But it cannot be, what? Yeah, so silly to be offside on that, no? Openda. He was like, only had one player to look at. Like, only had one player, no? Openda, all he do is just check his run. There we go. He didn't check his run. Then, there you go. It's offside. You're not doing a defensive one. No, Slot is worse. He plays with two defenders. I have a rest defense, the two wing backs running forward. That's my rest defense. I only have one defender here. He is having two defenders, but nobody can defend this side. Yeah. So yeah, I know I'm doing the whole thing. Isak can't hit. This is a match, and this football manager is always had a problem with one defender setup. So we got the equalizer. But I'm not saying this is a good tactic. I'm just saying we're trying all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, we can't we have to play the balls through the middle. The F9 is doing okay, but these two guys are not running. They are running to the flanks to supporting play. So channel midfielder. So they're gonna run left and right. Okay. All right, these guys are doing this right. The only problem is this setup. It's very aggressive. So we make it even more aggressive. We'll have two at one centre backs now. Just make it stupid. I think Liverpool should play back three. In real life, they were doing that last season. This season, they just changed the attack. They're playing a two and they're screwing themselves up. It's like Arne Slot forgot how to... Arne Slot decided... I think Arne Slot did... He tried... I think the pressure got to Arne Slot this season. Don't look at me. This is the game. He seems to like to show all this. I'm like, okay, show me a highlight. No, I don't want to. Key highlights. You see this now. I'm actually watching this. No, that's about it. Yeah. You don't have to watch this, right? You can just go all the way up to here. Boom. And you see less of it. Yeah. But who can make sense of this, right? No one, right? So far, it's just we don't have much possession, but yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, so second half starts. I want to see more. So positional play does the roles work with yeah, they do. Box to box is still goes up and then it shoves plays out of the way. You basically tell them more if you play the systems that you'll see that happening with a bit more. Oh no, yeah. You see, you can play two defenders, right? Of course, it's gonna not work, right? So we're gonna change this. This, of course, is never gonna work. We tried doing crazy stuff, but let's try and work things. Let's try and get our results back. Okay. Now we're going to back three, is it? No, we're gonna do this. Okay. Out of possession. Hell, you know what we're gonna do out of possession is the same thing as we do in possession. Okay, does that make it easy for you guys? It should. All right, so why did I do this? Oh, I want to play a 3-4-3, correct? Okay. See if this works, huh? Okay. I like to try all these kind of things. This is why you do. This is why I do in beta anyway. So why would I want to play it differently? Okay, these two guys go here. Okay, so we got Van Dijk. We'll play Gravenberg at the back. No, McAllister at the back as a defender. This will be funky, man. Kirkus will come here. Gravenberg, McAllister, West McAllister. Okay, Van Dijk will come here. Konate will come here. McAllister will come here. Okay. All right. Then we got Bradley coming here. Then we got Words playing there. AKTK playing there. Isak playing there. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Team instructions. We are direct, narrower, out of possession, line of engagement. Yeah, correct. Defensive line will be fine. Okay, let's go and see what happens, huh? Right now, we can actually tell this player. Oh, in possession. This guy can come here. This guy can be advanced wingbacks, right? Yeah. I want to see how these roles play. Is that a Trequartista equivalent? I don't know. Yeah. I don't think so, and I wouldn't. Why don't you try the free roll? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't bother with Trequartista. Trequartista is like a free roll anyway. So there's a free roll in that slot, right? Nice ball to AKTK. Comes in, he's riding straight in. Oh, come on now. You think these guys will stop all that nonsense, no? But apparently shoot less often is something. They want them to dribble more. Want the forward runs to be that's locked in already, standard. Okay. And then we come to this guy as well. Dribble more. Okay, let's go. Actually, quite interesting. 3-4-3 with a insane. All the strikers all strike. Hey, what? Kirkut's also missed his chance. Clears the crossbar. So far, we're creating some chances, but probably because the OEI is defending. Yeah. Again, we're going to a 3-4-3 again. So, Wirtz, Gravenberg, finding corner. Bradley shoots, and then yeah. Black Dragonel, are you, man? Isa is like Mbappe, he needs pass into space, not hitting. Here we go with defending a corner now. We're just messing around, nothing really working today. Yeah, today we try all the ridiculous tactics and nothing seems to be working, which is good. It means that certain systems are just not going to be, like, crazy systems not going to work. But I think we can still try it, because I remember the 3-4-3 like this probably not a good idea. After all that, there's the update come out here, because there should be an update today, right? Yeah, there should be an update today. They should release an update for the game. I don't know when, but it should be. It should have been out by now. Whoa, Van Dijk. What a goal from Van Dijk, man. At least we don't lose 3-1. Yeah, it should be an update sooner. Slow build-up style? Nah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Slow build-up style is small, low tempo. I mean, it's still early days, you know. I think I wouldn't be too worried about. I'd be more worried about understanding how roles are, where they're supposed to move. That's the only thing I'll focus on right now. I wouldn't worry about getting my styles to work. Like me, I don't care. Because a match engine is going to come. For me, I think the tactics, you gotta pay attention to, like, how do you what's the difference between a pressing fullback, pressing wing back, screening. So this is what I do when I doing a beta. I like to see what these guys do. Like, how do they play? So that's the way I play. I don't play like, I'm gonna, I want to make a tactic that wins. No, I don't really care about that. I want to see what they do when they have the ball and when they don't have the ball. Right? So, like, for example, now I'm going to take what if we wanted to do this? Okay, and put this 4-2-4, and then we play like this, right? So, wow, this is crazy. In possession, out of possession, we play a 4-2-4. In possession, we play another strikerless tactic. Okay. We are diamond strikerless when we start, and then we defend with this. What kind of stupid system is this, man? Okay. Out of possession, then we got this guy being a screening defensive midfielder. These guys are screening, so they don't run away. But these guys are the ones that are doing all the pressing. Okay. So these guys should be pressing. And then pressing for by center. In possession, we then move. So we got 2. So this guy will have to move forward. So we get Gravenberg to move forward. And then when Gravenberg moves forward, and this guy moves there. So we're going to try and pull players apart for this guy to go in and score. Okay, so the player here will be Isak, and then where's Words? Words will be here. And then we got out of possession, we got the right players here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in possession, we got Soboslai moving in here. This is crazy, man. This is like the most craziest one. No, strikers will work well. Yeah, definitely. What's the equivalent of advanced forward? There's no equivalent now. Yeah, it's all like new ways of playing it now. I mean, I would say the equivalent would be the center forward. That's about it. Yeah. Or the poacher. The poacher is the furthest forward right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. In possession, I want to see what happens here. So let's make something really silly. Okay, so we know you're going here. You're coming back. So we want McAllister to stay and then Gravenberg to go forward, right? And McAllister has to be here. And Gravenberg comes here. Right. Then we want this is gonna be crazy, you know. This how do you move this guy up here? So I think it's better if we in possession we also have 4-2-4. Out of possession is also a no, this is better. In possession, out of possession should be the same formation. Okay, so we make it the same formation. Alright, make it exactly the same formation. Go attacking midfielder, winger in possession, winger possession, DM. Okay, done. Out of possession, this guy screen, attacking midfielder, tracking winger. Okay, done. Okay, done. Alright. Then we got Gravenberg, McAllister, then Soboslai is not playing. Then Isak, and here we've got Salah, and Salah will play here. And then we get Gakpo playing here. Okay, so we got Gakpo there, Salah here, Ikitike, Isak, Gravenberg. Okay. Then Gakpo here, Isak here, Salah here, Gravenberch here. Yeah. Okay, done. All right. Now we go into team instructions. Tempo, much higher. Width narrow. Creative real time wasting. I'm not even bothered about this. Okay. All right. Passing directness, much tempo. Okay, done. Mentality, very attacking. Okay, let's go. We're just going straight to the game. Just crazy football. I'm finding a tactic from last year working. Yeah, pretty much the same. All the tactics from last year working the same. Yeah, all of them. Whatever worked whatever tactical system worked last year will work this year. The only thing is sometimes it takes a bit longer in between games. That's about it, But we're gonna have to jive it, very soon into like playing a serious save. Yeah. But there's a part of me that thinks, right, SI will have to release a match engine update soon. But if they don't, then it'll be quite surprised. I'll be very surprised. I'll be very, very surprised. Would I recommend buying this game? To be honest with you, I mean, you're buying a game with potential. That's about it. Yeah. With the hopes that it'll get better by January. That's basically it. So if I were you, I'd just wait till January. Watch all of us play the game. I would not buy the game. To be honest with you, I say don't buy the game. Watch me stream the game if you want. That's about it now. You can't do youth development. Yeah, it's basically you get thrown the youth players now. There are things in this game that are nice, but they are not good enough. Yeah, the defending is not good enough as well. There's so much more that, yeah. Like, for example, here, Chelsea is away in 1 hour and 30 minutes. In 1 hour and 30 minutes, I'm playing Chelsea. Like, why would you want me to tell me that in real time? And I think that things like color blindness settings, they should have been better. The game is neither a console game nor a PC game. It's just the worst of both. Yeah, so, yeah, there's a lot I could say. I do my best to be polite about it, but honestly, I would not buy this game. But it depends on you. If I like to create tactics, right? So I love it when there's a new challenge in front of me. I do. That's when I get into like, oh, I love it. I want to play this. So I like it. Yeah. But I'm telling a lot of people, like, if you were the sort that, so a lot of people are probably not going to enjoy. Like, how do you do training? If you get pissed off with training, then you get pissed off with youth development, or you might get pissed off with long-term development, because none of us, in this game, long-term development is not even you shouldn't even be concerned about long-term development or AI transfers in 7 years' time or 8 years' time. I wouldn't bother, because in console, right, the game doesn't even go past 10 seasons. So why would you think that do you think SI focus on AI development in 10 seasons? I think AI development, they're not even interested in new gen development in 4 seasons, I think. Yeah, so I wouldn't even bother. Yeah, because it is so clear to me that this game was, SI's focus is getting this game to be console ready, with a view of getting it good for FM Touch. Yeah, so the way I look at it, no. McCurk is in squares it. Oh man, he got a chance to play the square pass. We were through, man. There is potential in this tactic. Yeah, Cole Palmer gets away, and then he's not going to run diagonally, That is the dumbest thing I've seen in this game. Every player does it. They should run diagonally into the box. They beaten the player, go for goal. But instead they go straight to the touchline. Whatever for? They're the only player there. It has got to be the dumbest thing in the game. Okay, so this is the reason why when people tell me, should I buy the game or not? I'm going like, you're going to get pissed off with it, man, eventually. What a ball to reverse. There, gets in. Then shoots, gets the first goal. Strikeless is actually very, very strong. So both life finding Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz is very good in strikeless tactics. If I were to play a tactic, right, with a strikeless setup, right, Florian Wirtz is in it. It will score a lot of goals. Strikeless is good, man. I mean, strikeless has always been good. It's like I said, this is Football Manager Beta, so it's time to try everything. Try all the formations. Yeah. I don't believe in Liverpool should be playing like this. No, I don't care. Beta is about having fun. Second goal. Oh my goodness. Gomez with a far post header. I don't know. We're through. Runs into space is gonna tear this tactic apart. So we go into team instructions again and we go pass into space, right? Then directness, standard, much higher tempo. Yeah, we're playing the entire strikeless suite. Should try Gravenberg, Libero. Nah, Libero still has to. Yeah, Gravenberg could be a Libero. I did Neymar as a Libero and that really worked well once. They also went down well with the community. Neto down on the ball. Okay, strikeless, they're tracking. Yeah, still decent. The two players in the center, hard to reach. Yeah. The two players in the center, they can't pass the ball to them because our strikeless setup. Okay. Oh, so for me, my best libero in the game was Neymar. Neymar was my best libero ever. Created the most number of goals. So we got these two. We got the two midfielders in the center screening. So they're gonna keep these guys. They're gonna keep the strikers harder to reach. There we go. Right. So these guys are screening. This is nice. There we go. They can't pass the ball because we're using the central players to screen. So they want to pass the ball. They can't play. There we go. I don't get this. No, that's why you got so many high XG. Rather, we're scoring goals. A lot of like. These are low XG chances. They're not high XG, no. See, Zoboslai comes in, right? Then he goes straight first, then he checks. You see that? You see, he has to go straight, then get the ball. Because he's already gotten the ball, you think that he takes the ball and then sends the ball in diagonally, right? No, he doesn't do that. They said he goes straight with the ball first. Yeah, they missed again. So we are doing well. Our strikeless tactic is going to stomp. Strikeless is very strong. So I'll show it to you before we, I'm covering like what are the good formations for Football Manager. 4-2-3-1. The 4-4-2 is good. I played a murky one. And then the 4-2-3-1, strikeless is very strong. Strikeless is extremely strong. Because the way the AI is defending, striker is just running right through the defense. Because the defenders are not defending, right? They cannot defend a diagonal runs or straight run. At the moment, everyone's running a straight line, right? So if he's gonna run a straight line, the striker is going to say, what do you think is gonna happen? Yeah. And then you can mark the center really well. So they have to keep running. Passing it straight to Allison. And the game traditionally has not handled very attacking systems well. Because if you play a very attacking tactic, right? Notice one thing. They don't like go kicking all over the place. It's just short pass again. A short pass again. And then he runs. He passes the ball. Wirtz comes in. What a ball to Gakpo. See what I mean? It's quite nice, no? Not too bad. We're 70 minutes in. Good defending. Okay, keeps tight. There we go. That's the way to defense. Tricler's pressing wingback. The pressing fullback pressed him, right? And won the ball back. Because sometimes the best formations are the ones that they have the same shape. So we have the 4-2-4 and the 4-2-4. Because they're all in the same positions. I don't fall for some of all my best tactics, right? They don't have the OP shape is the same as the IP shape. My best tactics, OP and IP the same. Nice ball. I think that if you go too deep, then you become too defensive. So why would you want to do that? So our players are winning the ball quite well. So defensively, we shut this team down because they have a OP shape that is very deep. Okay, come on. They run through already and they scored a goal. That one's a cannon from outside. What can I do? That one, a cannon from outside. A pet peeve I have is in the game after years and years of FM and balls going out, play for throw-in. They all do that. They always touch the ball. Yeah. They don't let the ball run out. They just have to get involved. The ball is out of play already, right? They still want to touch the ball. Okay, then when they score a goal, is it? Corner, yeah, they're going to score a goal. They're going to run in and nobody's going to take the ball off him. Yeah, there I told you. Yeah. I'm not bothered with all this because it's all like normal shenanigans. It's okay. We play well, but then what to do? Such is life. Statistics indicate that we are in control of the match, passing well and getting our shots on target. Okay, I guess that we're in control of the match. They got better possession than us. Don't know where they got that from. Okay. Well, interesting. Not a meta. Yeah, we're just trying to change things. That didn't work. Yes, guys, quite fun. But I'm waiting for patches, man, more than anything else. Match engine updates and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they better come soon. Better come soon. Another draw for Liverpool. Yeah. Mods are coming. Quite a few mods I've seen. But I haven't tried any of the mods out yet because I think it's early. I'm a bit worried about trying the mods, to be honest with you. Yeah. Your expectations are low. I have no expectations. The problem with me is this, right? If I start expecting this game to be good, what's going to happen is I'm going to be very, very disappointed. See, when they announced the delay to FM25, I already knew, right? The game cannot be good. There's no chance this game is going to be no international matchman, no this, no that. Then the big interview in Japan came and it became immediately clear to me that consoles was the future of the game. When that interview landed, my immediate reaction was, that's it, man. We might have fewer features because of console. Because console, you want to get it ready for console. That means you focus the FM version of the game, right? So that was my fear. It's come to pass, and I guess, well, it's their company. They know what they need to do. And I don't think there's going to be enough PC players who refund the game to make it not worthwhile. Yeah. And you can already tell the modders are at it. If people were so upset, you think people are not going to try and mod the game? People are trying to mod the game. So if they mod the game successfully, it's modders that have kept the UX of this game fantastic, the user experience fantastic. Yeah. Because if you look at this, if you look at the default Football Manager skin, right, it's not been that good over the years. It's been okay. It's skins that made the game more enjoyable. Yeah. So, I don't know. I might try the mods later. The Striker is definitely working. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. I got to get up early to send the kids to school tomorrow. So, I thank all of you for popping in today. You guys, please stay safe. Take care of yourselves. I shall see you tomorrow. Good night.